Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thanks for checking out this video. And we are back here doing some more Mythic Plus action for Season 3 of Shadowlands Mythic Plus. And today, as promised in my previous video, I have the second of 3 cult runs, I guess you could say. It's kind of a cult trilogy, if you will. But I managed to reconnect with my former main tank for our Mythic Plus group back in Season 4 of BFA in Cult. So it was really nice to do 3 different keys with them, with his guild over on Argent Dawn. So this is, of course, the second of 3. And it's, of course, a Halls of Atonement, which you guys know, this one's a pretty easy key for most of the groups that I do things with. And this is just really awesome because we can see different ways that different groups pull the same dungeon, and they do it a little bit different, which we'll talk about here in just a few minutes. But to talk about the group really quick, of course, Colt is doing the honors tanking for us on his Vengeance Demon Hunter. We have Peanut, they are healing over there on their Resto Druid, doing some great work there. Then the DPS crew rounds out as Lucky on their Windwalker Monk. We have Massacre on their Unholy DK, doing some great AoE damage. And of course, myself on my Necrolord Marksman Hunter. And then looking at my build before we dive into the video itself, in this video my item level is 265 and my weapon is 262, so I finally got an upgrade to the weapon. 10 item levels is a huge deal, particularly on our weapon, and we're definitely noticing an increase in damage. And my covenant is, of course, I am Necrolord in this video, and my Soulbind is with the Bonesmith. And conduits are going to look a little different than your average Necrolord AoE conduit. I actually run with Necrotic Barrage over Sharpshooter's Focus, just because I really enjoy that additional focus that Death Chakram gives me every 45 seconds. The damage isn't a huge deal. In fact, it's probably a damage loss, but it's a quality of life upgrade. So until I get used to running with a little bit less haste or more haste, I'm going to continue to use Necrotic Barrage. And then my other conduit is going to be Deadly Chain, which increases the secondary damage of my trick shots by a percentage. In this particular run, it's 15%. And then my legendaries, I do have a double legendary going, so I have the 291 Unity belt, and then I also have a 262 Surging Shots neck piece. So I don't have 4 set in this video, so that means I am still running with Surging Shots on my neck, and I do have a 3 set. So you never know, guys. If you check out any of my videos for the current week, I might actually have my 4 set. We'll just have to wait and see. But that just means my 2 set is going to give me 30% increased damage to all my affected trick shots. And then as for my talents, I am still running with the AoE ones, so I have Explosive Shot, then Streamline, then Double Tap, and then finally Volley to round out those. And then if you have any questions on my stat line, that's always found in the description of the video. I try to give you guys as much information as possible about my exact build in the particular video that you guys are watching. And I also have links to my 9.2 Marksman Hunter guides for every single covenant. So if you play the most played, got you covered. Least played, got you covered as well. And I'm going to try to be playing all 4 for you guys this tier. So far, I'm 2 of 4 on that. We're going to see some more Kyrian and then maybe even some Venthyr in the coming weeks. And then as for the key itself, like I said earlier, it's a Halls of Atonement, and it's a plus 15. We do actually 2 chests this one. It was pretty close, but this is actually the fastest I've ever done Halls of Atonement, so that's really great, and I can't wait to continue to build on that. And the affixes are going to be the dreaded Tyrannical, then we have Spiteful, Necrotic, and then finally Encrypted for the Season 3 affix. So in this run, I alluded to it earlier, they pull this dungeon differently. So normally what my group does is we go forward, we pull all of the packs there in the middle of the courtyard there as soon as you come into the dungeon. Then we go to the right, we bop the Halakos Golem number 1. Then we go backtrack, we go to the left, we bop that one, go down the stairs, stay on the left side of the courtyard, and take out all 3 of the golems. So they do it a little differently. So what we ended up doing in this run, which you've probably already seen it by now, as soon as you go in, you CC the pat that's right at the very beginning that my group would normally pull. Then we go off to the left, and then we go down a little bit earlier, actually much earlier, and we use the Season 3 affixed mobs. We actually use those to woe skip all the way back over to the original Halakos golem that we would normally kill. And then we would head back to the boss, and then we would be good to go from there. And then there's not much other ways you can actually pull this dungeon since it is so small, and since all of the trash is pretty much right in your face at the very beginning. So it was interesting to see different ways to pull this dungeon. I mean, this is one of those dungeons that's pretty straightforward, and the fact that we did it completely different as my guild does, it might be something that we try in the future with Drexit, but we'll just have to wait and see. But this was a very good, clean run. The things that I need to do a better job of is making sure that I'm being more vocal with my interrupts, and making sure that I'm using my Necrolord ability on cooldown. I do a terrible job of that, particularly in this video. And then just making sure that I'm using Tar Trap and my binding shot more effectively. I'm trying to get better each and every time I go in there. I normally default to they'll call for it, but I need to be more proactive with those cooldowns. Other than that, this was a great run. I hope to do more videos with these guys, and in fact, we get a plus 17 Spires at the end of this run, so you will see that video next. Unfortunately, we don't time that one. We miss it by about 4 minutes, but it was a great experience on the highest key we've done outside of the Area 52 group, so that was something that I would hope that we'll continually build on, even with Drexit here in the coming weeks, since we are going to be doing all the damage here very soon. So thank you guys for watching this. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure and follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/MrEggplant. I've got all sorts of videos, including kills from Raid. I'm finally getting around to posting those. More Mythic Plus videos with various groups, so you'll get to hear different voices and learn different ways to pull the same dungeon. But thank you guys so much for supporting me and checking out this video, and hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.
What?
The Gargants see stealth, so don't run into them.
Yeah, were we supposed to get this?
Yes. Oh. Yeah.
That was not a convincing. Yeah, well, yeah.
There's a vortex.
And binding. For good measure.
Very safe.
You should boop them too, just for fun.
I screwed up. I didn't use Tar Trap. I could have... Oh, there goes a shade across.
What happened to my shade, bro?
Okay.
Someone just
Looks
He's got
like he got
yeeted.
hit by a volcanic.
yeeted it across the fucking arena.
You probably don't need these little guys here, by the way. We've pulled enough, I
Little
think.
grubby boys.
Go here.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine. What? We didn't need Woo here.
Yeah, we just
I
needed.
thought it would make the skip faster.
No.
There is no skip here. You just go right to
Watch
the
your
middle.
step.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought they were at something. I thought that.
We just need it for the skip to the second boss. That's the only other skip, right?
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Sorry if I'm standing too far away. Whenever there's a buyout, I try to bait it away from the group.
Watch your step.
Sounds like an elite tactic.
No, more like I don't like it when it nukes half of my group.
Yeah, I guess there is more than enough room here.
Why am I in combat? Oh,
That was the shade.
Spirit.
shade. Yeah.
Are we going to go ahead and kill the Stoneborn to give us more room, or no?
Yeah.
No.
This should be fine on room. I haven't had an issue with room on this boss for a while.
Okay,
Especially because we can always go to the right instead.
that's also true.
Vortex.
So right here on this little, like, where the woe and all that stuff is above to our backs here, every time we have a prop paladin in the group, those always get pulled somehow.
Go to the back wall if you can.
I'll lust when thing dies.
Watch your step.
To the next time I'm calling him Turks, you guys.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
Hopefully he's not too close to the pool.
Evan.
Just stand in the middle.
Oh, you right, Peanut. Not bad, not bad. Is this the group that we used to skip with?
Yes.
So kill one.
K. Yeah, I had that last little K there.
Okay.
This guy.
A guy bow. Next thing to
What was that? Oh, kill the shit.
What's its thing is coming.
Oh, the helmet.
Watch out. Yeah.
Is that one about to turn to stone?
Careful of the ankle biters.
Jesus. I made it.
AOE incoming. Kill ads.
Call if you have the jumpy on you so I can dispel you.
Target you. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Target you. Kill ads. AOE incoming. Target you.
It's on me.
You still didn't move.
AOE incoming.
I didn't know that.
Not like he would be able to get out in time anyways.
You could still put a defensive on though.
Kill
Yeah, I
ads.
totally did too. Did you see?
AOE incoming. Target you. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Target you. Kill Adds.
Coming out or
Yeah, I'll pull him out.
Enrage.
Bang.
Enrage.
B3. Putting the next group back, not all the way, but into this room. My thoughts? Good, I got them.
Interesting.
Now let's kill Fire and then kill Bow on the boss.
you mean not well?
Or yeah. Bow on boss.
Just go into boss now.
We got both.
That's all.
Interrupt.
This means we'll what? Take less damage, right?
And be able to move those ghosts much quicker.
Heck yeah.
Target you.
Gotta make some turns.
I'll get it.
I got next.
Interrupt.
Okay, next.
I was committing.
think it was on me.
It's taking it.
Okay, it deals damage to anyone near it.
So you were killing me.
Yes. Did my plan work?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gonna pull him back towards the door.
Next interrupt.
Mine. I got next.
Are you gonna zone the first or the second?
Probably the second. That's what I normally do.
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must deal. Be gone, rabble!
I'll collect the two closest towards the western edge.
You are beneath my contempt.
Just go.
Feel the
Sorry,
weight
Peanut.
of your sins. You are beneath my contempt. You are beneath my contempt.
Shockwave.
Match for my power.
Watch your step. Help soak.
You have not earned your pride. Out of my way.
Have you guys ever seen these
Nailed it.
things bounce off of each other?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I'll... Yeah, let's do this one.
Help soak.
Anima to spare. Your pride undone. I am losing my patience. You are beneath my contempt.
Oh, like that.
You are
Shockwave.
no match for my power. Your pride undone. I am losing my patience.
Good run.
Good job, team.
Plus two 15s.
Oh my god, I got some shoulders left.